Yeah, hello everyone. This is Wassim Ghadban. I'm the Global Vice President for Innovation and Digital Engineering. Um, Thanks, Simon, for inviting me to present our concept in this call. Little bit about us, who's Kent. So Kent is joining forces of different legacies. We're talking about SNC Lavalin, Oil and Gas, Kentech, Kent's, Atkins Oil and Gas, and Houston Offshore Engineering. All of us, we join forces to be able to focus on energy sector. We cover end-to-end solutions for the full life cycle of the asset. From digital perspective, we walk the journey with our clients to be able to deliver the plant of the future. Our innovative solutions focus on smart engineering, data-centric engineering, smart construction, and unified operations for the assets and energy sector. And in terms of digital twin, we cover end-to-end capabilities from design, from the implementation of digital twin, and also for operations as well. And we develop ROI for our clients. Uh, our projects that we delivered using digital twin, the ADNOC Al which is currently the most advanced digital center in oil and gas industry. It has been awarded as the best digital twin. It's based on digital twin technologies used for remote monitoring of the entire portfolio of ADNOC. And also we use there the virtual flow meter based on the data and AI geofencing. Uh, Also, we are leading now digital twin implementation for Aramco. We implemented digital twin for project execution to build the digital thread and the progressive handover at very early phase of the project. That will enable like the integration of data from different sources during engineering phase and then hand over to the construction and operation later on. We use digital twin as well for remote operations in energy sector. For those who don't know, so digital twin is used for remote monitoring, remote control, and autonomous operations. We delivered all of these, whether for remote monitoring and remote control of assets. And we are using digital twin for project execution, for the greenfield, brownfield, and also for operations. Another example also we delivered in Qatar, it's a full design of remote operation of the assets based on digital twin that allow them to remotely operate this unmanned asset, which is 85 kilometers far from the head office. Are you able to see my slides?
We are,
Yes.
yes.
Perfect. So what is the concept that we follow? The framework is the digital thread. It's how really to start the development of the data at very early phase of the project for the greenfield. So we start at the engineering phase to collect data from different sources using the class library as a foundation. For mapping these data, we define every single information for each equipment, instrument, and line in the asset, and then we move forward to use that for during construction for construction progress. So we map all the information digital twin to see the earned value, the forecast to complete. And during operation, we use it for predictive maintenance. We use it also for remote monitoring and remote operation, as I highlighted earlier. How it works? So it's for us, it's a system of systems. We are not going to remove the existing system rather than to collect data from different sources, integrate them, map them, correlate them, and create insights from different systems and different timelines of the asset to create the required information, make the required information available to the right team at the right time. So all of this will give us the brain of data. We can take value of the information. Information alone means nothing, it's but how to use the information by digital twins, so by correlating all this information during different life cycle of the asset. I developed the concept of AT digital twin because I see many buzzwords in the market and I see like really many definitions. And here we're talking about digital twin for a process industry. So it's oil and gas industry, or we're talking about the power, nuclear, and water. So the 8-dimension digital plan that I developed reflect the maturity levels and define the dimension of the data we need to have during the life cycle of the project. It can be like for a single equipment, or can be for a unit, for a system, for a plant, and for the entire portfolio to create an ecosystem. So during engineering, we collect the data, as I said, from engineering tools, from planning and cost estimation. And then during operations, during construction, we start to get information about the progress. We map it there. We connect also so we can check, we put data in advanced technology, and we connect everything through the advanced such as smart technology, smart climate technologies, able to create and this operation different classes of movements. So this make the people take for instance and this that I had earlier. You have also models the digital model be
Your connection with Wassim seems to be breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
It's being quite staggering in the connection. Maybe if you kill your camera for a bit and see if that improves it.
Let
It still seems a bit glitchy. But continue, see if it comes back.
So if you take digital plans, you will see the information that we got from the system. You have information, that information, talking also you link the performance of this digital plan to use it on the
Yes. Sorry, Wassim, it still seems to be broken for the audience as well. Your connection. It seems to be very jittery. We can't really hear the audio that clearly.
maybe ask everyone maybe switch the camera, maybe that will enhance the connection. Now?
It's not, unfortunately. Very hardly hear you. Maybe what we can do, Wassim, is we can, if you kind of log out, log back in, see if it stabilizes the connection. We can pick up from where you are. If not, we can continue the presentation at a time where you have your internet connections got more stability.
Is it better now?
That's much better. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So let me go back one slide here because this is important.
Your slides have disappeared. Looks like they're coming through now.
Do you see the yellow slides? AD digital twin concept.
It's just black for me at the moment. Yeah, it's come through yellow. Good.
Perfect. So the concept that I developed about the 8 dimensions digital twin, which define the dimension of data that we need for each equipment, for each unit, for each system, for each plant. That will that will create like proper understanding about the information that we need in this digital plant, process digital plant. We're talking about the information that we capture during engineering from different systems, the 3D model, the beam information, everything related to time, time for installation, time for maintenance about this equipment, the cost information, real-time data, and live streaming that we capture from the satellites, CCTV, and other systems, and the last dimension, which is very important, based on machine learning to create a predictive insights. So we are using now, this concept is now adopted by main players in oil and gas. Talking about ADNOC and Aramco, we are implementing this in every single project, and we are currently working with Total and Exxon to do the same. So as we move from design to operation, the digital thread is not about just creating solutions for operations. We have identified more than 72 solutions and application of the digital twin concept that will enhance this progressive handover, that will enhance the engineering and construction and operation. It's really, so once we start the project implementation, we start by addressing the goals and the benefits of the digital twin and the functionalities required. You don't need to have all of them. It's really based on the client needs. So that's my presentation. I hope you enjoy it. And if you have any question, I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.